Everything on earth works in patterns. Our real estate business is exactly the same way. There are certain things that you can do that will generate certain types of growth in your business. What I want to do today is I want to give you the 6 keys to real estate business growth. A number of years ago, I heard Tony Robbins speaking, and he talked about the fact that there are patterns in everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little spin on what I heard from him, adjust it to our real estate business, and give you what I would call our 6 keys to real estate business growth. Now listen, a lot of this comes down to growing yourself. So I'm going to focus on a couple of key patterns, and then I'm going to talk about how they affect your real estate business. Number 1 is to focus on learning and spend at least 30 minutes a day reading, listening to podcasts, or studying video or training products that are going to help you build your business. Now, I will say this. One of the things that I absolutely believe in is that you're either growing or you're dying. So are you growing mentally? Are you growing in your knowledge in this business? Are you coming from a place where every single day you're getting better at how you can serve your clients? Listen, when you focus on the things that can help you grow personally and that can give you more information on how to do this business better, it really is going to make a difference in your business. Here's a couple things practically you can do. I would find other agents in other markets that are doing the business at a level you're trying to reach. Pattern what they're doing. Follow them on social media. See what they're doing video-wise. See if you can get a copy of some of their marketing materials. A lot of folks, especially in other markets, are looking for other agents to collaborate with. This is also where I would say going to live events that have training components, national convention for the brand. Also looking at mastermind groups that you can join, coaching, whatever it is. Make sure you're out there, you're searching for this knowledge. Listen, I've always found that whatever I'm pursuing, it comes back in droves. Pursue more knowledge, and I promise this business is not going to only grow, it's going to grow dramatically this next year. All right, number 1 was all about gaining more knowledge. What I want to do now is to actually talk about one of the most important things you can do, which is to feed your body and your strength so that you have the ability to perform at a higher level. Listen, every single one of us, the first thing we do every morning is we walk into the restroom, and when we're brushing our teeth, we look in the mirror. One thing happens, and it sets the tone for everything else. You either say, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're perfectly in shape, but you're either getting better and you're getting in better shape, or you're going backwards. So what are you doing on a daily basis to break a sweat? What are you doing on a daily basis to feed your body with the right types of foods? I'm getting a little technical here, and this may seem like something you're like, well, how does this affect real estate? This affects everything, and your performance and your ability to show up with energy, with enthusiasm, and with the opportunity for your body to do the things it needs to do, for you to work as hard as you need to work to be at your best for your clients. It all starts with feeding your body and strengthening your body in a way that gives you the energy you need to move your business forward. Number 3 is to get a role model. We talked about feeding your mind. We talked about feeding your body. Now, how are you going to be guided to the level that you want to grow your business to? I will say this, if you're looking for someone as a coach, as a mentor, as maybe even a mastermind group, find other people that have already done what you want to do and follow their lead. You would never, ever go out and try to climb a huge mountain without a Sherpa. You would never, ever try to win a championship in any athletic event without a coach. What is it that you're doing to find the people that can help you reach that championship level in real estate? There's tons of great coaches out there, tons of great mentors. The biggest thing you have to do is find the one that fits for you. I always say we are always looking for our kind of people, OKPs. I would say this, go find OKC, our kind of coach. Who's your coach? Who is it that you're looking for that's out there and has done what you want to do, has done it in a way that you admire and that fits with your personality? Find those folks, follow those folks, and your business is definitely going to start growing. The 4th thing is to create a very clear plan of action that you're going to be able to follow. Listen, I've found every single time that if I don't have a plan of action on where I'm trying to go, I'll never know whether I'm going in that right direction or not. What is it that you have written down? Something that's very specific, that's SMART goals, that's measurable, that's simple, that's easy to understand, that you know that you can break it down to a daily basis of as far as activities that you can do on a daily basis that's going to help you reach those goals. Set these things in place. Make sure you have a standard plan of action that's very easy to follow, that can be checked on every single day, and you're headed in the right direction. Number 5, and this is a big one for Tony Robbins, take massive action. Listen, I have never found a top producing agent that didn't at some point in their business when they saw big growth work extremely hard. I want to ask you this. Could you work a little harder? Could you work a little smarter? Could you work a little harder and smarter? Listen, if you're going to see the dramatic growth you want to see, the key to doing this is to take more action. What are you doing that's working in your business? Take more action on that. What are you doing in your business that's not working? Cut that out and start spending more of that time on the things that are working. When you take massive action, you get massive results. I'm going to wrap this up with giving more than you expect to receive. And here's the reason why. I have never been in this business at a place where I gave or I provided value that it didn't come back more than I gave out. This is kind of something that I think also just feeds our soul. Are you coming from a place of how do I get my next transaction, or are you coming from a place of how do I serve the next client? Are you coming from a place of how do I find a client that I can get money out of, or are you coming from a place of how can I find a client that I can build a relationship with that's going to carry me the rest of my career? You see, when we get to a place where we begin to give back without expectation of it coming back, I promise you more is going to come back than you could ever imagine. So to wrap this up, do you want to grow your business? Hey, I think this is a fair question. You really have to ask yourself, listen, everybody says they want to, but do you really want to grow your business? Because if you really want to grow your business, there is a very clear path to help grow your business. It starts with growing yourself, growing your mind, growing your physical body, getting a plan of action, finding someone that can shepherd you towards that pattern, then finding a place where you've got that specific plan of action, and then taking massive action, and then giving without expectation of getting anything in return. Listen, if you follow that pattern, I promise this is something that, not that I'm thinking of that might work, I'm telling you that I know. If you'll follow this pattern, you'll see dramatic growth. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.